question type, oh, is that a plane? Question type video for you. And it's kind of to do with books and stuff, and it's something that I've recently kind of delved into doing, and so I want to know your opinion on it, whether you do it, whether you have done it, whether it's just a normal thing for you, or whether it's something that you totally wouldn't do. I don't know, so I just want to ask you guys and talk to you about it. Hopefully this will be a fun little discussion. You can leave me what you think in the comments below and stuff like that. So yes, so basically at the end of last month I started reading The Fault in Our Stars. Now I put it off and put it off and put it off because oh yeah, so The Fault in Our Stars, John Green, I loved it. I did a cozy corner on it actually, so I'll link it down below if you kind of want my thoughts on it, because this video isn't going to really include my thoughts. But anyway, I started to read it, but overall I'm so glad that I finally got around to it. But I kind of had heard, you know, it's really sad and you know, stuff like that, so I kind of had put it off, and then the film comes out on Blu-ray at the beginning of next month. So, you know, like I said, at the end of last month I was like, right, okay, need to get around to reading this one now. You know, I'll pick it up and I'll see how it goes. Now, because I kind of heard that it was really sad and stuff, which it is a sad book, and it's kind of got a deep concept to it. So, you know, it's about a girl who has cancer and stuff like that. So I kind of thought, you know, okay, it was definitely a lot different than I thought. And if you're thinking, oh, it's going to be depressing, it's not. It's actually kind of an uplifting and sometimes funny book. You wouldn't expect it, but it's a brilliant anyway. But anyway, so I wanted to co-read it with something else, something completely different, something that wouldn't get the storylines mixed up, and something that I could read if I wanted to just read something a bit different, you know, to get out of the, like, you know, say I've read a really sad bit and then I wanted to just read something else just to lift me back up. So I picked another book to read alongside it, type of thing, and it's a completely different book, but that's kind of what I wanted, two completely different books that I could read together, kind of, not together, but I could read, like, say I read 2 chapters of The Fault in Our Stars or something, and then I was like, oh, okay, you know, kind of in the mood for something else now. I'd read like a bit of the next book, or, you know, whatever. So the book that I also read, which I haven't finished yet actually, because well anyway, the book that I started to read at the same time of it was Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse, which is the 3rd Percy Jackson book, which is the one I needed to read next. I know, I still haven't finished this series, so I read the first one, the second one, and then I think I started this one, and then I don't know what happened, and then I started it back up again when I was reading The Fault in Our Stars, and as you can see, I'm only halfway through with it. I need to finish this one soon actually, because I kind of abandoned it a bit, but, oh, my bookmark's falling out. Anyway, so I really enjoyed doing it though. Whilst I was reading The Fault in Our Stars, I'd stop every now and then and be like, okay, kind of, you know, need to in the mood for something else, and I'd just read a chapter of this one. As you can see, I obviously didn't read it as speedily, so literally I'd just read 1 chapter of this, and then I'd get right back into The Fault in Our Stars next time. Or, to be honest, The Fault in Our Stars was so great that sometimes I'm just like, yeah, just gonna keep reading this. And yeah, when I finished The Fault in Our Stars, I kind of put this on hold a bit because I actually started off with something else, but I really enjoyed reading 2 books at the same time. I don't know if that sounds weird. I feel like it just kind of helped me along a bit. Like, you know, sometimes you might be reading a book and say you're reading a book and you're enjoying it, but you're kind of like, oh, okay, this bit is dragging a bit, which didn't happen in The Fault in Our Stars, but say, you know, this bit's dragging a bit, then you can just read a bit of something else and it kind of gets you back into the groove of stuff, then you kind of can carry on. I found it really great. So I was wondering if you guys ever, you know, read more than 1 book at once, and I've been doing it again actually. I'm actually reading a few books right now, and obviously I'm halfway through this, so I do really want to finish this book because I am enjoying it, but I just kind of put it on hold a second because I had a couple of other things that I wanted to read, but I really enjoyed it, and it's definitely something that I want to do in the future, and I'd never done before. I know it sounds weird, probably to some people they're reading like 3-4 books at a time, but me, I'd always read a book, I started a book, I finished the book, and I put the book down. That's it. I'd never read a book as well as reading another book. I was never like had 2 books on the go, and I was like, cool, got 2 books on the go. But yeah, no, it was really weird for me. It's kind of different, but I really enjoyed it actually. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. So I just kind of wanted to know your thoughts on it. Do you like to read more than 1 book at once, or are you somebody who has loads of books on the go at once? And do you try and make them really different, or can you just read? Like, I don't think I could read, like, I could not read 2 John Green books at the same time. I don't think. You know, like this book's by John Green. I think that would be confusing. Even though the stories might be really different, I think, I don't know, or 2 books in the same genre. I don't think I could read like The Hunger Games and Divergent at the same time, because I don't know, I just feel like I'd want them to be completely different, so I can go from one world to another and all stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of it really. I just wanted to talk to you guys about that and about my experience with that and what you guys thought. So thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, or if you are a newbie. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to join the discussion down in the comments below. I'll see you then. Goodbye!